Okay. So you have the episode on the computer. You'll
Yep.
have to like turn it down a lot.
Yeah. No, I'll kill it.
Okay. It's queued up and ready to go.
Yep.
Okay. I have nothing in front of me, and without Clay, I know nothing about the episode, so I just know the date.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know shit. I've watched it like 10 times.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about it
Yeah. Hmm.
at
Well,
all.
I guess we can just jump into it. You
I think it starts out good and gets really fucking shitty.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brains that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell. And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
They should just cut out like a key part of the episode.
yeah.
Like the end. Like
It's like-
someone like you don't know what happened.
They come back and like George Clooney standing over a body with bloody hands, and it just
Yeah.
goes to credits.
Yeah. Fuck, I'd watch that.
Yeah. For sure.
That sounds way better. So I don't know if it's gonna equate into entertainment value. I'm pretty fucking grumpy tonight.
That's good. Why? Did you have a wonderful trip to Connecticut?
It's just long. So here we go. It is gonna equate in entertainment value. So I got the rental through work, and I had the option, which I should have fucking taken, to get a Camry. And they're like, if you want to wait an hour, we'll bring a brand new charger to your house, like brand new,
Huh.
like 12 miles.
Really?
One time I ate PF Chang's, and sat on the toilet for like 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
This thing's an infinitely bigger piece of fucking shit than that ever could be. What a fucking pile of.
Why?
Well, because when Americans try to build cars, they just assume they know what they're doing, and they find someone who's apparently never driven or ridden in a car. Yeah, the seats are uncomfortable. Like, here's what I recommend. If you've always wanted to have back problems, but you were always in too good a shape, buy a 2017 Dodge Charger. It'll throw everything out of whack. Your ass will hurt in ways that it shouldn't. No, it's terrible. It's the worst car I've
Does
ever
it
driven.
does it have any good electronics in it? Like, is the dash like pretty high tech or anything? Or
Well, they tried to make it that way.
all comfort aside, how's the yeah? Is there like a screen in there or something?
There's a screen, and the screen controls most of the radio, half of the climate control, and some of like the gauges.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure why they split it. Like they just wanted every part of the car to kind of control part of. I don't know. It's awful. It's not intuitive at all. It's a fucking pain.
Well,
If you
my
if you rev the engine, but then like stop, it keeps going on its own for a while.
hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't under. If you brought me that car, if I worked for Dodge and you brought me that car and said, "Okay, we're done," I would seriously think it was a joke. It's that bad.
Jeez. So
If they called me right now and said, "Hey, we need our Charger back, but we've got your friend Zach's old Sentra. We got a new engine in it. We got the Sentra. Are you okay with driving that back?" Fuck yeah, I'd trade him in a second.
with the one tail light and the crooked wheels and the
The
rusty
tail
sunroof
light
and all.
and all the fucking hail damage. That's a better car than the thing.
Oh, jeez.
It's got
Well,
1,000 miles on it now. I put all of them on there, and it's awful. It's terrible.
well, you made it, I guess.
So Dodge, if you were going to sponsor us, I tell you what, save your money, take some community college courses on how to build a fucking car, and yeah, get back to us.
So I'm just gonna say that this is part of the show. Tell everybody where you're at.
Oh yeah. I'm in Connecticut. I'm pretty close to Federation headquarters.
And what part of Connecticut is that? Hartford or New Haven or something like that? Or what is it?
Yeah, Hartford.
Hartford. Huh. So you gonna like do like a DX style kind of thing,
I don't know if they have any
like
trees.
that they did to WCW?
I don't know if they have any trees, but I might toilet paper them.
There you go. You probably end up in prison doing something like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear that? You ever see that video of that nutcase that went down to the Performance Center in Orlando, and then was like just constantly like banging on the windows and stuff, and like disturbing everybody?
No, I've never seen that.
He ended up getting arrested. He was like trying to like get a job, but he was doing it totally the wrong way, obviously. Basically just like yelling and screaming and banging on the windows and stuff, and somebody inside was videotaping it. It's on YouTube floating around there somewhere.
Oh, I'll check that out.
Yeah, so anyways, so Clay is possibly going to call in.
All right.
He has to go to work. I texted him just to let him know if he hasn't like got in the shower or something already. Said he'd have to do that before I went in.
Yeah.
So
you want to make up some attendance numbers, ratings?
I was gonna ask you, do you remember the name, that stupid named website that Clay was talking about last time that we looked that stuff up on? Like Mr. something or another? Mr. It had nothing to do with the wrestling.
No, it's like fucking JoJo's Shrine to Himself and masturbationemporium.net or some shit. It makes sense. It's bookmarked on my computer at home, but
well, that doesn't do us any good.
I'm gonna guess attendance of 43.
43
paid.
Period.
Yeah, still 43 paid. Maybe like 400 total. I'm gonna guess like a 3.7 rating.
Okay, I found ratings. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Long time no see.
I know.
Now you got to explain who she is.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Hi.
You're the first female. You're the first female voice to ever like grace the airwaves of this podcast. By the way,
I feel honored that I have been the chosen one. Thank you.
you are. There might have been some like background noise with like Stacy Maria, but no one's ever like spoke to the microphone. So you're what do they call that? You're breaking ground with women's lip movements or something like that.
The glass
ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got the ratings, but I have no idea what the attendance is. We'll let Clay fill us in. Yeah.
The attendance is fucking made up anyhow.
Clay's probably got it memorized.
Nobody knows.
Okay, well, either way.
I want to note that I have seen exactly one episode of this.
Yeah.
So I knew nothing. I'm very excited.
The only episode you've seen was with our commentary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is great.
Yeah, that's the only way to see it now.
Exactly.
Okay, Nitro. I have no clue where it was from or where they filmed. I have no idea what the attendance is, but I do know they got a 3.6 rating, which beat Raw, which had a 2.9. So
2.9? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. And it looks like nope, it's still going to be back and forth. It's back and forth as I look on. There is one, I think April 8th, there wasn't a Nitro, and Raw got a 4.7, but that's in the future. For this one in particular, Nitro 3.6 to Raw's 2.9, so...
Technically in the past.
Yeah, right. So I say we just get ready to go. Are you good? You queued up?
Yeah, I'm queued. I'm ready.
All right, everyone, just get ready to press play in 3, 2, 1, play. And as Clay would do at the beginning, he would go, "Ugh, how's everybody doing tonight?" That one's for you, Clay, because I know you'll be listening back.
Yeah, you will. I never listen to these fucking things.
Obviously I edit them, so I hear quite a bit of them, but...
Right.
So we're starting off with, what is this, Giant, and who is that guy again? Is that Haystacks Calhoun or something?
Yeah. Loch Ness Monster is who he's billed as.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Like Haystacks,
Okay,
Giant Haystacks or something?
Yeah, so this intro initially pissed me off. Like, Why
He
are
just
these,
goes right into it.
yeah, like why the fuck are there two people fighting in the entryway? Because they don't explain it for a minute.
Yeah, who are these
Well,
people?
So the
it's
guy in
like
the singlet, that's the Giant, and the big guy, that's the Loch Ness monster,
Okay.
which is a
yeah,
stupid gimmick. And they're feuding for some reason. They used to be in the same group, but the Giant doesn't care for him. All right, so now we kind of get the explanation. Luger's music starts to play. Loch Ness was getting a U.S. title shot.
who?
Loch Ness.
Oh, I thought you said Brock Lesnar.
No.
He would have been like in high school.
Yeah, I think so. And the Giant doesn't care for him, so he came out and just started beating the fuck out of him.
This is actually quite funny because Luger's acting like
and
nothing
Luger
is going on.
Yeah, no.
And then he just happens to see it. It's like the two biggest guys in the company are like going at each other right in front of you, and he has to like stop and pose and smile.
He poses, he hands the belts off to the whatever you call those people.
Assistant.
And then, probably. That's a good word for it.
You know what? Like, I kind of like this. This is funny because of Luger's like just non-reactiveness. It makes it great.
Yeah.
So this is a U.S.
TV
title
champ,
match?
not the U.S. champ. No, he's TV champ.
TV title, okay. Who knows who the U.S. champ is? They buried that title.
Who is?
I just said who knows.
Oh, Conan still, I think.
Is he?
I think so.
Is he still the Mexican champ?
Well, since I'm pretty sure that's made up, I hope so.
I don't know if them... Oh, never mind. They was showing some kids or small people, one or the other, little people, whatever the politically correct
midgets
way of saying it is. Sure, you said it. That was Grant, everybody. Grant said that.
No, our audience doesn't know what a little person is.
True.
I thought you were actually talking about children.
See, Jessica thought we were talking about children.
Yeah.
She didn't know it meant midgets.
I'm confused now.
So they just counted Loch Ness out.
Okay. And Jimmy Hart was out there for what reason?
Because he's managing Luger now.
Isn't Jimmy Hart still a manager for the Dungeon of Doom?
Yeah.
Which is Loch Ness's faction?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes no sense, which makes sense.
Remember last episode, Jimmy Hart ran out and was buddy-buddy with Luger, and Sting came out and was pissed off about it?
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Look at the dog.
This is a good segment.
Yeah, let's listen to this. Manga always has to you can tell he's just about to crack up. As soon as the camera pans over, he's probably just cracking up.
All right, so finally, after what episode is this for us?
28, I think.
So after 28 episodes about bitching about Luger not having a gimmick and the whole thing being stupid, finally Luger gets something, and he's just the coward. And now he wins this by count out, and he's proud of himself. I like it. I like that role for Luger.
It puts him in a spot instead of just being Lex Luger, the guy that,
can we trust him? Which has been the storyline for 4 months.
Every episode.
Oh, we're in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay, there we go. That's a fun city. I've been there.
They've got, I don't know what they have.
They have a big bridge over a river. I remember that.
Which city has the Batman building?
Gotham?
No. It's in Tennessee.
Oh, that's Nashville.
That's Nashville.
AT&T building or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Chattanooga is the home of the Moon Pie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, we got the Mega Powers out here.
And Shivani.
With Tony Schiavone on Nitro.
Yeah.
There we go.
Which one was Schiavone?
The guy in the suit.
Okay.
You know those two guys on screen, don't you, Jessica?
Hulk Hogan and Fabulous Fringe Man.
Fabulous Fringe Man, Randy Savage. That was his nickname before he was Macho Man.
He's Macho Man?
Yeah, that's Macho Man.
Oh, okay.
That's the Macho Man.
Not anymore. He's dead now, but
yeah.
I will go out on a limb here. This might be one of the few occasions we have 3 people on screen and 2 of them are alive.
I was thinking the exact same thing. It's
got,
one of the very rare instances where the proportion of people on the screen is higher towards the living side.
Yeah. All right, so Hogan's still flirting with this stupid heel thing. Now he's calling himself the dirtiest player in the game, which I feel might already be taken by someone.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's see, we're in March, so we're 3 or 4 months from the happening.
Yeah.
I can't remember if Great America or Bash of the Beach is June or July anymore. It's July, I think.
Great American Bash is June, Bash of the Beach is July.
Right, because you would think that Great American Bash would be July.
Right, because it's a patriotic one.
You're right. What about Kerry Von Erich?
I have no idea.
He said something about the Texas tornado, or is that Kevin Von?
No, he did. Yeah.
Is that Kerry or Kevin?
Fuck.
Or does nobody?
Okay. Kerry.
Does anybody know? Okay, Kerry. All right.
I think we just pissed off the internet, but
yeah, we should know
that. One of the dead ones. How about that?
Which you're pretty safe in saying that about any Von Erich.
No, that's exactly. I decided that was the safe way to go.
Yeah.
All right, so they're explaining this cage business, which I think this is our first explanation of the cage, or am I wrong?
The first explanation of a cage in general in the history of time?
Of the cage they're going to use for this match.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. I don't remember hearing about it.
Yeah, so it's the triple decker.
Like in Slamboree of 99?
Not that good.
Oh.
A way crappier triple decker cage.
Well, that'd be...
As we'll see it Uncensored.
That's like... This is the Nitro before Uncensored, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and I don't know if they explain it here, but the way it's going to work is every level, they start at the top, and every level of the cage has people in it, and they got to work their way through the bottom.
Okay. All right. I guess that's okay.
Well, you would think it might be. It doesn't end up being.
Oh.
Is it a figurative cage or a literal?
A literal cage with chain link and...
We're going to get all philosophical.
This is, I would like to point out, this isn't the first use of the triple cage. There was one at Starrcade 87, 88.
Oh, yeah. Same rules, or?
Pretty close to it. They worked their way from the top down. It was the Road Warriors against, I have no idea who.
So, are they cages of equal height, or is it kind of smaller as it gets higher?
I believe it's smaller as it gets higher.
Okay.
You haven't seen Uncensored yet, have you?
I have not. No.
Oh, it's special.
I guess we'll hear about it. Oh, by the way, never mind. That's like production notes we'll talk about off the air. Disregard.
All right.
Clay just texted and said he's going to call in. He said he's going to call me. Now, I am Skype illiterate.
Okay.
So I think that if he calls, it just says he's calling. I can add him to the group thing, right?
Yeah,
probably.
No,
yeah, that's what
you have to call him.
I have to call him?
Yeah.
All right.
Good luck. You got this.
You can add people to a call, but someone who's not. All right, Steiners.
Well, I think I just lost Grant by calling Clay. Grant, you there? Grant? Hello? Grant? Hello? Hello? Well, anyways, I just destroyed everything. But we have the Steiner brothers out here. I'm sure Grant's marking out right now, not realizing that he is not on here. So I just ruined everything. Anyways, I'll wait for someone to call me back. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Okay. That's going to be some good entertainment because I just went solo for a second. And I tried calling Clay, and it lost you, like, immediately.
Say that again?
I tried calling Clay,
Uh-huh.
and I lost you as soon as I did that.
Yeah.
So I'll just not worry about that. That's going to be interesting to hear back because I was, like, stumbling,
Yeah. No
trying to work with Skype and watch the show at the same time. Anyways, you cut off as soon as the Steiner brothers started to come out. So what were you going to say about the Steiner brothers?
That they're fucking awesome.
Cool. I said Grant's probably marking out right now, but
No,
he
I
doesn't know that
fucking- I
it's not
love-
recording.
I love me some Steiner brothers.
Oh, yeah.
No, you fucking let him go through that table with you, fucking Rocco Rock. That's Rocco Rock, right? And the other one's Johnny Grunge?
Sure.
All right.
I think their names are on the back of their shirts, aren't they?
Probably.
That's Rock. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Rocco Rock. Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge. They just came from ECW. This isn't their first show, right? Like they were
No, they've
on
been
like
on.
before.
No, they've been around for, not all of Nitro, but they've been around for a month or two.
Yeah.
They did a match with, the hell did they do a match with? Oh, they did that match with the Nasty Boys.
Okay, gotcha.
Some good looking polka dots on
Oh.
Rick Steiner.
Were you listening to Eric Bischoff talk?
What'd he say?
He just said they signed Dennis Rodman.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what role Dennis Rodman plays in '96 because he was there like 3 or 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like a manager or something. I don't remember now.
I think what they announced is when he got thrown out or when he got suspended for headbutting the cameraman.
Oh yeah. No, they did say something about Dennis Rodman was signed, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think they announced that he got suspended, and they talk about how him and Hogan are buddies, and that he might end up at Uncensored because it's uncensored and unsanctioned, and a lot of other things that don't make sense.
Yeah. Hey, Clay told me to just call again. He said that he pushed the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
So if this messes up again, fans, I apologize.
Yeah, go
So,
for it.
Just call me right back
I think
if you get.
I think you have to call me because right now I'm showing this is a group call with you and Clay.
Okay, I'm gonna press the button right now.
Okay.
Cross your fingers.
Yep.
Still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, that's good. We got farther now than we did last time.
I like that they've color coordinated their outfits even though they're on opposing teams.
See, that's why you're here. I would never notice that.
That's just Rick Steiner's typical attire, though. It's just a coincidence. So, Clay, you there? Clay?
We need
No,
a producer.
Yeah, we need someone that's like not trying to watch the show and talk. That's actually doing the button pushing over here.
An intern. We could get an intern.
Yeah. A lot of podcasts, they kind of have somebody that kind of
I know.
sit in the background, like
Around people.
digitally, not really like sitting behind you, but
Right.
like a fourth caller.
So we listened to some podcasts on our 16-hour drive today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of them aren't very good, even the good ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big podcast guy. I listen to podcasts almost exclusively when I'm working.
I listen to a lot, and outside of I don't know, there's a few pro wrestling ones that are really good.
Hold on, did you see that move the Rocket Rock just did? The springboard backflip?
Yeah, that was nice.
That was pretty graceful.
You don't see that out of him much. Maybe Johnny Grunge will do one.
Maybe, yeah. Right. I'm not sure this whole thing with Clay is going to work. It's trying to get a hold of him, but it's not happening.
Short arm clothesline. Yeah, Heenan points out Public Enemy is kind of rough up the Steiner brothers.
They're kind of what with the Steiner brothers?
They're beating the hell out of them.
Oh, yeah. For that reason, I think the Steiners are going to win, not having seen this episode yet.
Have you not? You haven't seen this one yet?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, well, shit.
I do. I have twins. For those that don't know, I guess you probably do know because they've been in the background crying in a lot of episodes. But it's hard for me to watch anything.
What's Rick Steiner doing over there? Letting Scotty get double teamed.
He's following the rules.
What the fuck, dog-faced gremlin?
There are rules.
There's all sorts of rules.
There's fake rules, yes.
Now, listen, of course there's rules. Just like every movie has rules. Just like TV has rules. Victor Newman can't start dancing around like he's in the fucking Matrix because those aren't the rules of The Young and the Restless.
Unless he was cheating on his wife to do so, then that would be that would be a legit episode.
That would be pretty sweet. Oh, we got a table.
Yep. I'll bet you the intended person is not going to go through it.
I don't think anyone's going to go through it. I think they're teasing us.
Rick Steiner's going to move, and he's going to go through it. Exactly what I thought. Oh, you see that clothesline out there?
Yeah.
They got to the aftermath, but it was a good clothesline if you're watching in the background. We're going to get a Frankensteiner? What's their finisher called?
I don't know. The non-Doomsday device.
Yeah, it's the Doomsday device, but what do they call it? I can't remember.
Well, instead of a clothesline, it's a bulldog.
Right. So the Steiner line.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called, or is that somebody else's individual finisher?
No, that might be it.
The Steiner line, yeah.
How could we have gone this long without commenting on this epic mullet that he's rocking?
Because that's standard.
That's just every episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, that is a good mullet.
That is a really good mullet.
You will,
yeah.
believe it or not, Jessica, that fellow that was in the camera.
Mullet man?
Yeah, he will have short blonde hair, and his muscles will be about 4 times that size.
What?
If you can believe it.
Yeah.
No.
And to add to that, he is now the manager of a Shoney's.
Did we decide it was a Shoney's?
Oh, I'm still guessing. I never looked it up.
Do Shoney's even exist anymore?
Yeah, they got them in the South.
Yeah, they're around. Yeah, there's one in I think Evansville. There's one close like that.
There is one in
here.
Evansville, Indiana. I bet Jim Cornette's been there.
Oh, I guarantee it. Evansville and Louisville are pretty damn close.
Yeah, I know. That's Evansville for that territory was a big spot.
Oh yeah, Jerry Lawler had a lot of good shows there in Evansville. Yeah. My great grandma can attest to that.
There's a Dick the Bruiser book out now.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I was just listening to one of Cornette's podcasts, and he had a guy on there who was part of it. And yeah, that would be a good one.
Tell Jessica who this guy is on the right.
Oh, the guy on the right? Guess what his name is?
Magician
He's the booty man.
The booty man?
The booty man.
He looks like I was getting a David Copperfield vibe off of him.
The magician man. That'd make more sense.
That guy's he's never had that gimmick, has he? Ed Leslie's never been a magician. Yeah.
No, he's been a barber, he's been a butcher, he's been a booty man.
He's been a what else?
He's been a bodyguard.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. He's been Hulk Hogan's brother,
with
a cousin or something.
Yeah. That's good writing.
Yeah, that's
a woman. So
excellent.
Her name is no. Now Jessica does not understand our man crush on Arn Anderson.
I do not.
That is the prime specimen of a man right there.
Serious?
We can all only hope we look like that when we're in our late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like I could probably pull off the amount of hair. I'm a pretty hairy person.
I could
for
not.
The fans that actually wanted to hear that.
Everyone was wondering how much hair we have.
Yeah. Well, Grant. Yeah.
I'm like a
probably
hair.
Have to get some sort of what do they call that? Hair follicles put into yourself.
Yeah. No,
all
I'm
over
like
your
a
chest and your
like
belly.
Hairless cat.
Hairless cat.
I'm awful.
Here's the booty man. What do you think,
man.
Jessica?
Wow. That I have no word. He looks like that's a nurse's uniform. It looks like from the top.
It probably is.
Like, my grandma has that nightgown, I think. So here's an interesting thing that I've noticed. No matter what his gimmick is, he still wears the Brutus the Barber Beefcake outfits.
Oh, his outfit never changes. It's just a different gimmick that just because he says so, basically.
It's was it Heenan that put it that way? It looks like a hand grenade went off in his pocket.
I'm sure it was. That's funny.
Okay, so Ed Leslie hasn't had the accident yet at this point, has he?
He had an accident back before WrestleMania 9, didn't he?
Was that the one that fucked up his face? I thought he couldn't wrestle because of I think it's like a motorcycle accident.
Maybe. I can't remember now. Hulk Hogan was like...
Well, he doesn't wrestle as the Zodiac.
Yeah, you haven't really seen Booty Man or Ed Leslie in a match at all, period, on Nitro. This is like one of the first singles matches.
As Booty Man, he gets in and he wrestles a fair amount, and I don't know why I don't know why.
Yeah. Once again, I'm sure people listening, all 10 of you, are shouting the answer.
Yeah. It's because he's friends with Hogan.
He's wearing assless chaps, basically.
He is wearing assless chaps, basically.
I understand his name now.
He's the Booty Man.
Yeah, that's where the booty is.
Yeah.
He's going to slap it. Look at that. Just to remind you that he's not just the other gimmick. He's the Booty Man. That's why he has to slap his ass.
Right.
That is the only difference.
Yeah, I don't know. We should come up with Ed Leslie gimmicks for next week.
Yeah.
Something that would have been better.
Like what he should have been, not like what he has been.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you work on that.
I'm thinking just like, why not just, why not blur the line? He could be the Hulk Hogan super fan.
Yeah, true.
And Clay is going to be pissed that Arn Anderson is selling for the Booty Man.
Yeah. No, that's a good thing. I mean, that shows his professionalism. There's nothing wrong with selling for a shitty wrestler. I mean, that's being a good wrestler.
I mean, I understand, but
kayfabe wise,
feel good about themselves at some point in their life.
Say what?
Everybody needs to feel good about themselves at some point in their life. He's just helping him this one time.
Yeah, sure. No, this Jessica, the guy on the left, Arn Anderson, he is the epitome of wrestling from like the 80s. Southern style wrestling.
Southern style wrestling?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was regional.
There's back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, it was nothing but regions.
Yeah, regions, the magic. That's like the Pee Wee Herman word of the day.
Yeah. God.
Everyone just goes nuts. You got Cherry flipping out in the corner.
Cherry?
Jessica's never seen Pee Wee Herman.
Nope.
Oh my God. Bailey was on a little spell there where when she laughed like Pee Wee Herman, and it was hilarious. But she won't do it anymore, which is probably a good thing for her social life growing up. But for like 2 weeks, she would laugh like she'd go, which is a mix between Chris, I guess, and Pee Wee Herman.
We will, for those of you who don't know who Chris is, we will have him on the show at some point.
Yeah, if he's like ever here or something, we should get him. There's no way we can get him on because he wouldn't be able to figure this whole Skype thing out.
Well, that's because he has more pornography on his computer.
We would just hear like moaning in the background.
No, he puts the Pornhub servers to shame.
He does. If you took all the porn that Chris has ever downloaded, it probably would take a room full of like 8 terabyte hard drives.
Well, it's because it's all the porn. He's downloaded all of it.
Right, everything. He has all the porn.
Yeah.
So anyways, we got Arn Anderson and the Booty Man still going at it as Woman looks on.
Ed Leslie isn't awful in a match.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, no, for sure. As Beefcake, he was good. Who do you wrestle WrestleMania 6? Was it the Genius?
I don't remember. I'm horrible with, memory.
He had some good matches as Beefcake.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the guys, like, he's probably not too bad of a wrestler, but he's just been plagued by horrible gimmicks.
Yeah, no, and I don't know why. Like, you would think Hogan would get him something better.
Honestly, I think the Disciple was his best gimmick, basically because he wasn't Ed Leslie.
He doesn't look like himself at all with a beard.
No, like I had no idea who it was until someone said something.
He also, I know from '98 on, he doesn't do anything. Like I don't even think he throws a punch.
Oh, there's another woman.
He doesn't even talk like once he becomes the Disciple much.
Yeah, no, as the Disciple, he just stands there and collects a paycheck.
Right.
Yeah, we got Kimberly Page coming out.
The stiletto is off. Shit's about to get real.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
We got Kimberly out there.
Yeah, because Kimberly and the Booty Man got something going.
She's soon to be known as the Booty Babe.
She is soon to be known as the Booty Babe. I don't know if the middle of a match is the best time to come out and profess your love for someone.
Yeah, she's not very good at timing.
What are you
She's been doing that a lot lately.
It's perfect. Love knows no bounds. Come on.
And Arn Anderson puts him over.
Booty Man beats Arn Anderson. Arn taking out the ref. Did Bischoff call her the booty girl?
Yeah, Bischoff called her the booty girl. You can't call most girls that without issue.
Yeah. It would be a slap.
Yeah, don't try that at work.
No. Frowned upon.
Legion of Doom. Road Warriors, whatever they're called.
Yep.
Nasty Boys.
Well, they're called the Road Warriors, but they refer to themselves as the Legion of Doom, as does everyone else.
So no one knows, including them.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to win that?
Which one you're referring to?
Being and Eaton.
God, I wish this was on the network because I want to see this show.
Wait, Sergeant Craig Pittman on WCW Saturday Night going against Ric Flair for the world title.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm sure he's earned it.
Oh, yeah. Penzer's in the ring.
I like Penzer. Penzer did a good job.
He was a very good announcer. Or what do you call him? You call that a ring announcer?
He's a ring announcer, yeah.
Ring announcer.
He's, I think, the only person better is Finkel.
Yeah.
Whoa, Spike.
Yeah, you can't bake the Fink. Yeah, the spiky guys.
They look like, who's the guy from the Super Mario Brothers?
Koopas?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. You want to announce this match, Jessica? You want to play-by-play this one?
They're
just
standing in the corner with their shiny outfits.
When they start wrestling, just give it like a good 10-15 seconds.
That is a reverse mohawk.
I was just going to say.
All right, and I guess...
Ooh, more shiny.
They're wrestling the Nasty Boys. Oh, and that was the one thing I noticed the other times I watched this, and I forgot to point out now. This arena does not have folding chairs. It has plastic chairs.
Oh, yeah?
They're those metal frame plastic seat
Well, that
chairs.
hurt if you got hit with it.
Yeah.
What happened to the blonde one? It's Sags and Knobs. What happened to Knobs' ribs there? It's just a... Hold on. I thought Bischoff was gonna say, but... So yeah, Sags has a taped up shoulder and...
Oh, the Road Warriors jumped him last week, I think.
Oh, I see. So yeah, I got you.
My guess was that it was a fried chicken eating related injury, but now that they point this out,
oh, there's a hard backhanded slap.
Yeah, that's stiff as hell.
Yeah. Commercial, and it's actually going to show the commercial.
It's going to be a WCW magazine commercial.
Probably.
Or Uncensored.
Or Uncensored. Yeah, it's Uncensored.
Was this done in the 90s?
Yes, it's 1996 right now.
96, okay.
It's a very 90s commercial, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like all the Sonic the Hedgehog Sega commercials are always like that.
I'm thinking of
and that's
Oh,
that
the
Maxell
Internet?
audio commercial where that guy sits in the chair and the TV and the sound
Oh yeah,
blows
yeah,
the air, and his hair goes back and
yeah. They had a similar commercial for the Sega Channel.
yeah, yeah. A lot of Sega commercials involved like an adolescent being
Right.
blown away by like the graphics.
Yeah,
The what was Sega's gimmick? The blast processing.
yeah.
He messed that up.
All right, Jessica, call it in the ring. What's happening?
Somebody's rolling around on the floor. They have an owie. Somebody's about to get punched in the face. Oh no, wedgie. Wedgie?
Nope, choke.
Choke.
There's the chairs. Look at this shit.
Man. Maybe those wouldn't hurt as bad if you got hit with the plastic side.
If you get hit with the plastic side, but with a regular folding chair, there's no sharp, rigid points.
Yeah, I mean, you got to like aim really well. You have to hit him in the right spot.
You could get
Up the
impaled
chair.
on one of those.
Oh, I mean, it could hurt, yeah. With the refs just unraveling knobs.
I guess once it comes undone, it's a foreign object.
Sure. But he just left him in the ring anyways.
I want to know what doctor wrapped him up on the outside of his shirt.
Of his shirt, yeah.
Like, I don't think
That kind of doctor.
that is not standard practice.
The thing with Knobs is he's self-conscious and he never takes his shirt off.
That's-
So he had to sell the injury gimmick, and he had to put that on over his shirt because
it's
he's
a good
shy.
gimmick. I buy their gimmick. I believe it.
What? They're just nasty people.
Yeah, like I looking at them, I think there's two guys that smell bad.
If you actually got the pit stop, I'm sure that probably makes some guys gag, like legit.
I'm sure.
That wouldn't have hurt.
Yeah, I mean, unless you kick him in the dick.
Yeah, because he landed almost totally on the rope, and it was very obvious.
Well, blame the director.
This arena is not very big.
What's that?
This arena is not very big when they kind of do
No,
wide
it's
shots.
not at all. You can see it goes almost straight up.
Yeah, I think the Holman Center was bigger than this.
Yeah, I think the Holman Center is bigger than that. Yeah, you know what? And Kiss couldn't sell the Holman Center out on their farewell tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My dad was shit talking that because he hates Kiss.
Wait, which farewell tour? Because there's been 20 of them. The 96 one?
What was the one after that? 2000-ish?
Probably. The 96 one, they did the MTV Unplugged, and they went on their farewell tour with the original members.
Oh, yeah.
But then they just kicked out Peter, Chris, and Ace Frehley again and started over.
I was gonna say, aren't they still around and touring?
Oh yeah, they were at this Illinois State Fair 2 weeks ago.
Who's the other one? Not Gene
Peter
Simmons,
Criss.
but
Paul Stanley,
Paul Stanley. There we go.
Star Child.
Yeah. Poor Peter Criss.
Yeah.
I think
Catman.
those are children. I think in the crowd.
Yeah, there are young people in the crowd. Yes.
That whole center section. Look at it.
Like in front of the camera with their backs towards the camera?
No, on the far side of the ring, facing the ring. Like we can see their faces.
We have Rick Steiner. We got Scott Steiner coming out.
Man, it's a good thing they booked all these tag matches on Nitro.
Triple T.
Yeah. I guess Rick Steiner grabbed one of the shoulder pads. That's what it is. And now he's going to use it against him. The ref's not going to see it. He's going to pin him, and he's going to coincidentally turn around. 1, 2, 3.
The ref did a really good job of making it seem like it was extremely hard to get out of the ring.
Yeah, that is his job.
So here's my question: the Road Warriors, they can't go over the Nasty Boys clean. They haven't earned that.
The Road Warriors, yeah, right.
Like it's got to be a fucking dirty finish because the Nasty Boys are just too well respected.
Right. I think the Road Warriors are probably the elder statesmen of the three teams we're seeing on the screen. Nasty Boys have been around like for a while, but Road Warriors are old school NWA.
Yeah, no, and they were AWA tag champs, I believe.
Oh yeah, they're AW. That's true. The Steiners, I mean, they've been around for a while. In fact, the Nasty Boys may be the youngest of the three, but don't quote me on that because the Steiners were around for a while too.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't understand the booking on this. Like, this is the best way they could come up with to get a Steiner Brothers Road Warrior feud.
I don't know.
Who's in charge of the book at this time? Is it Dusty?
Dusty and Kevin, I'm sure.
Jesus Christ.
That guy right there on the right is probably half the team.
Okay, speaking of little people.
Yeah. So it's Flair and Sullivan.
Yeah, Flair and Sullivan.
So the Horsemen and the Dungeon of Doom are basically kind of working together to
destroy
Hulkamania or something.
Yeah, it's
the Alliance to destroy Hulkamania.
Exactly. So I don't know, God damn it. These shows get worse as they go. So why the fuck is this match taking place now? Why is this tag main event? Why is that?
It was just booked. The storyline is it was booked by the booker. That is it.
That's like high school gym themed prom.
Yeah.
Like you don't fucking need to do this. That arena's tiny. Surely you don't need these guys to sell it out.
I think it would have been nice to have a like Sullivan versus Hogan one-on-one because like you never see that.
Right. Ultimately, all four of these guys are going to be in the match Sunday. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. Do you put it, so Flair and Sullivan win, and then Hogan and Savage obviously have no chance if they're wrestling like 20 fucking guys on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The storyline should be that they injure Hogan and fucking Savage and the match is off on Sunday and they got to book something else. It's stupid. You don't play the Super Bowl a week beforehand.
You're going to give yourself a headache trying to explain
It's
why they did what they did.
It's fucking stupid.
So as Hogan and Macho Man are coming out, why don't you run down Uncensored? Like, what's the card? Do you know offhand? Or at least just the main event. Explain the story behind the main event, just to catch people up.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure I understand, but I know what's going on. Yeah. So it's gonna be Hogan and Savage because both of them keep getting screwed over and or jumped. Versus it's every member of the Dungeon of Doom and the Four Horsemen, plus anyone else that they can dig up from the parking lot or the local bar or whatever.
And if I'm not mistaken, we may see some new faces before this show's over, right?
We are going to see some new old faces.
New old faces, right?
Yeah. So this is basically Uncensored. Is basically it's the original. Probably not the original, but it's the Batman movie from like 1968 or whatever year it was, where all the supervillains get together and they go after Batman all as one team.
I love Ric Flair in that hat. That's hilarious.
Those foam Macho Man hats, those are worth like $200 on eBay now.
God, yeah, I'd love had one of them. Those, I think Clay was saying it last time that there's not many around. That's why they're so expensive because it's hard to keep something like that intact.
Yeah, no,
anything foam like doesn't last.
It dry rots. If you get it wet, it rots like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan is somebody that I've actually heard of before I knew that this was a thing.
Uh-huh.
Is he supposed to be good?
That is an amazing question.
Because he's just kind of stomping around, like flailing his arms everywhere and not really doing anything.
If you were aware of like what's about to happen, it might make a little more sense. But I don't think even the people that are writing what we're seeing now knew that at this point. So the reason that he's kind of acting like a bad guy really doesn't make any sense. So you're right in not understanding.
and he's not a good wrestler.
He kind of has to make up for not being able to wrestle with kind of heel tactics, but people like that for some reason.
Everything you just said, Jessica, is accurate.
Okay. Well, that's good.
He's got, and then let me be clear before I piss off someone on the internet more than I have. Hulk Hogan can fucking wrestle. He knows the moves. He's got the ability to put together a good match. He just chooses not to.
Chooses not to. Yeah.
It's the basketball equivalent of Michael Jordan going out and just throwing granny shots every time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
An assignment for you, Jessica. What's that?
Tiny split screen, my favorite graphic.
They have so much more like real estate on the screen they could have used.
Yeah. Well,
it could have been like,
But you need a good TNT, the logo in there.
Those sweet lady flame graphics.
Oh, that too.
Right, yeah. You could have just done like 2-player multiplayer GoldenEye style, like just one on top of the other.
Yes.
That would have made a lot more sense, but I guess they have to keep that 4:3 ratio though. They couldn't do a 16:9. That's why they're squares.
That's true.
And like I kind of sound like I'm joking, but I probably am more right than we know.
Yeah. Well, so when everything in the truck's still running off tape, right? At this time.
Oh yeah, surely.
Fuck that.
A
Yeah.
lot of platinum blonde happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Jessica, you need to be around whenever we do Bash of the Beach '96, just because of your interest in Hogan and where his alliance lies.
Okay.
And we've talked about this, and there's no answer, but do they know they're going to turn Hogan?
I was about to ask you if Jessica knows what happens in the future, but you kind of just said so.
Assume I know nothing.
No, she still doesn't No, she would be surprised.
It'd be kind of cool to have someone around that has no idea, because there's not many people around that don't know what happened. I mean, that has anything to do with or has any knowledge of wrestling whatsoever.
That's true.
It's kind of like the paradigm shift of wrestling.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh no, it's definitely a Luke, I am your father moment.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put together something. Yeah.
Yeah. Some unknowing eyes can feast upon that. It'd be kind of cool to hear her reaction.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that with my kid.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
getting to relive all this stuff and getting to see the reaction for sure.
I am when my kid gets old. I'm editing the Rocky movies.
You're editing them?
Yeah. So when Mr. T, when Clubber Lang wins the belt in Rocky 3, that's it. Movie's over.
So for most of his life, until someone tells him, he'll think that Clubber Lang is the rightful champion.
Yeah, and then
that it makes no sense that
when
it would make
Ivan
no
Drago
sense.
kills Apollo, that's the end of that movie.
Yeah.
All right, so we got double figure fours in the ring.
Figure fours. So is Hogan applying it to Kevin Sullivan, or is Kevin Sullivan applying it to Hogan?
Hogan's applying it to Sullivan. Flair put it on Savage, but Savage rolled it over.
Oh man, that was a nice bump by the ref there. Oh, pushing down Flair. DQ him.
This is about the 40th time that Bischoff Rodman.
Did you see Savage about F up the whole thing there?
Yeah.
He ran in front of a clothesline.
Yep. I guess Bischoff's probably plugging it because the NBA's on TNT.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, it's cheap publicity, just talking about something like that. I mean, it was probably on ESPN the next day, him talking about Rodman.
Yeah.
I have a stupid question. Zach, you've mentioned a couple of times the clothesline. I don't get that.
When a man runs at another man with his arm straight out to the side and basically hits him in the neck with his arm, he's clotheslining him.
Okay.
You can kind of see the analogy,
Yeah.
Your arm's a clothesline.
Yep. Flair. Yep. Flair's going to pay.
This is Hulk Hogan's thing, Jessica. He convulses
Okay.
and people scream and go crazy for it. He's channeling the energy of the fans when he does that.
It makes him do good things. Stomp harder.
Yeah,
Me Hulk.
he hulks up. Oh,
How much longer do we have in this episode?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
This is a long show. It's almost a complete hour.
So, an interesting thing that I've noticed. So some of the early Nitros, we had a lot of good matches early on in the show. You'd have Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit. You got a lot of mileage.
Pillman, Liger.
Yeah, but the rest of the show was fucking garbage.
Mm-hmm.
These shows, they're a little better, but that younger talent's not on nearly as
Right,
well.
you haven't seen Benoit or Malenko or Guerrero, any of them, in several episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're tearing it up on like Worldwide Saturday Night, but
Right. Yeah, no, I gotta wonder if that's not a booking thing. Like if whoever's running the book.
that guy right there with the
You know,
little
maybe-
ponytail.
Yeah. Has Rhodes been here the whole time since Nitro started, or did he come back?
I think he was around this whole time, like
Okay.
maybe not on screen, but
That would.
I don't think he was anywhere else at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to get his book.
His book, like the book that he used to book Nitro, or his like autobiography.
Autobiography.
Yeah, that's one I haven't read. He has one. I'm not even sure I knew that he had one.
Yeah, he's got one.
Does he? Living the Dream or something like that, probably.
Yeah, some pun.
Oh, Nate just got something in his hand. What is it? A
He's
shoe,
got the heel.
woman's shoe. Those high heels have played a big part in the last month or two of Nitro.
They have. I hope Hogan starts wearing the eye bandage again.
Yeah. Here we go. Here, this is called hulking up,
here it is.
Jessica.
Uh-oh. It's getting real.
Yeah, real something.
Uh-huh.
And he starts to convulse. He's been doing this since 1984.
Me stop harder.
Oh, here comes Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
That's Flair just threw a punch off the ropes.
Oh yeah. That makes sense, physics wise.
Yeah. So do we still only have 3 horsemen, right?
Oh,
there's Pillman. Speaking of
I thought
fucking
Pillman
devil.
was gone. I thought he was gone at this point. I did not expect to see Pillman.
No, he is gone. It's still
Oh,
he came out of
Jesus.
Yeah.
You see that? That probably was a legit trip there.
Yeah, that was a legit trip. No, they're playing he doesn't work for the company.
I thought he was like legit gone though at this point. I didn't realize he was still around. I mean, it's Flair, Anderson, Pillman, and Benoit.
Right.
So there's 4 horsemen. It's just Benoit's never around.
Well, I thought, yeah. Well, Pillman's supposed to be out of the company. That's the storyline.
Okay. So storyline wise, Pillman's not a horseman.
Right, exactly.
He's wearing tie-dye pants for some reason too.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if he's working ECW at this time or not.
We should call that phone number
Yeah.
if I can get a good look at it. 900.
Oh, Booty Man's out.
Arn Anderson's just gonna like pretend it's a tag team match or something. He's waiting for a tag.
He's waving in the you know who.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Oh,
You ever seen the movie Friday, Jessica?
No.
Okay.
I recognize this man, but I don't know how I recognize him.
Well, you must be a fan of the movie. What is he in?
No
Over
Holds
the Top,
Barred.
maybe?
no
Holds
he's
Barred,
in-
that's it.
he's
No Holds Barred,
Holds
that's right. That's it. The other guy is the Warlord, right? No, that's not Warlord.
No.
Who is that?
I think this was his biggest gimmick. I looked him up the other day on the internet.
Yeah, I can't say I know for sure who he is.
He was, I believe, a World's Strongest Man competitor.
Uh-huh.
Died of a massive heart attack.
I wonder why.
He had
Yeah.
some fabulous eyebrows.
So, what is this guy's name then, storyline wise?
I don't know. Everyone, it's Zeus is all we know him as. Z Daddy, something vaguely racist. And the other guy, him, I believe they start out calling him the Final Solution. Turns out that name was already taken.
For those history buffs, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, Google World War II.
Hold on. I thought Flair was going to talk.
So yeah, we got Zeus and I think they call him. I don't remember what they end up calling him. The Ultimate Solution.
White Zeus.
White Zeus.
Does he have?
His eyes all messed up.
Yeah.
Monochromatism, I believe, is the name of that. One blue eye, one green eye.
It looked like a little bit of a lazy eye too.
Yeah, I think it's more than that. Like one of his eyes, he just doesn't have hardly any like pigment or anything. Flair and Hogan's bandana.
I like how he's got paint around the goatee.
Yeah. See if Sullivan gives out these guys' names.
Why don't they just go to Hogan's house in the middle of the night, knock on the door, just, I don't know, shoot him?
Yeah, slice his throat or something. That'd get rid of Hulkamania pretty quickly.
Is he wearing a jacket with his face on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his thing. Yikes. That eye.
Yeah.
It takes it to a whole other level.
Big brother booty.
Oh, is that the first time Anderson's lost on Nitro, I guess?
Huh. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, because he beat Hogan twice.
Uh-huh.
I think only one of them was on Nitro, but
well. So he is Z Gangsta?
Z Gangsta.
It says it on the side of his head. Yeah. That's how I know.
Yeah.
Z Gangsta.
I don't know what that means.
No.
So why isn't Kevin Sullivan just someone's manager?
Just whose manager?
Anyone, whoever.
I don't know.
He could talk.
He'd be a better manager than a wrestler, I'm sure.
He can talk. He can take bumps.
Oh, he's a great talker.
Like I don't fucking get it. Why is he wrestling?
That's the paint on this dude's face, like it looks off. Like it's like they used the wrong type of paint. Like it's not face paint.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like Sherwin-Williams paint.
Latex interior paint.
Yeah. Latex glossy enamel.
That is steroids. That's what that looks like.
Right.
I think, isn't that everybody up there?
Flair's not on steroids.
Anderson's probably not.
Anderson's not. No, he's definitely not.
Zeus is, but the white guy, he's got that, like, just, I don't know, that complete unnatural physique.
Yeah. He's not proportioned right at all.
I love that there is a huge man holding the tiniest dog wearing a cowboy hat?
Yeah, that's Pepe.
Yeah, Pepe the dog. He's been on every episode so far.
Sedated.
He's in different episodes or different outfits every episode.
I'm not convinced he's alive.
He's an animatronic dog.
Yeah, I think he's animatronic.
He's very obedient.
No, they sedate the shit out of him.
You have to. I mean, get him to wear that tiny hat. Yeah.
I'm not sure why Heenan's laughing, but
He's drunk.
Reason.
He's drunk.
yeah. So what'd you think, Jessica?
That was pretty fabulous.
Yeah.
I knew nothing.
What's that?
I knew nothing.
Yeah.
I watched this shit and it didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. This is like your second or third time watching it, then, huh?
Yeah, no, that's the third time I've seen it, I think. I like the opener. That's the best use of Luger.
The opening was great. I loved that. The thing they did with Luger just coming out,
that's
not
fantastic.
caring about the two biggest guys in the company, just going at it.
I like that they're pairing Loch Ness up with the Giant. That's a good way to get rid of Loch Ness forever.
Yeah. Is he in the Uncensored main event? Do you know?
Yeah, he is, I believe.
Okay. We'll find out next week.
That Uncensored main event's a fucking train wreck. It ends up being one of those things that I think part of the issue is it's something that no one has ever done, no one that's working it's ever done, and they obviously don't fucking practice beforehand because it's Hogan. So it's a fucking turd.
Yeah. So, this will be the last one before Uncensored. So yeah, next week, I believe we're going to have the Uncensored review, the special report, much like we did. What was the last one we did? I can't remember already.
Super Brawl? Is that the last
Super
one?
Brawl, that's right. We did the Super Brawl special report. So Grant is our resident special reporter on pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I think the next one we will actually watch and review will be Bash at the Beach.
Yeah.
Which is that there's just Great American Bash and Bash at the Beach, right?
I believe
After Uncensored.
Yeah.
Because there is no Spring Stampede yet.
Right. And then this will be the first year of it'll be Hog Wild this year.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, I guess that would happen in.
It's August.
It's August. That's right. So that's after Bash at the Beach. So
we'll see Rodman there, won't we? Is that accurate?
Probably. I think that's right. He was. Yeah, I think you're right. He was Hog Wild '96 and Bash at the Beach in '97 and '98.
You've got one of those T-shirts, don't you?
I have the '98 one. I have the shirt with him and Hogan versus Malone and DDP.
Malone and Page. Yeah, that's right.
Are you talking about
Which
Rodman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That explains so much about him. I didn't know he did this.
Yeah, well, he shows up every once in a while.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like once a year to collect a check.
Mm-hmm. So.
All right. Well,
I think we're good.
Yeah, no, I think that episode was worse than most, both Nitro and us.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to listen to this one back. I know you probably won't, but
no, I won't. Fuck that.
When you listen back, if you do, like whenever I lose you, it's something. I'm gonna listen to it back as soon as we get done with this. But
nice.
Don't hang up when we sign off here. But we got some production notes to speak of.
All right.
To discuss. But for the ones listening, we're gonna call it good, and we'll see you next week for the Uncensored Uncensored special report. Let's call it a super report. The Uncensored Super Report.
Super report. I love it.
All right. See ya.
Later.